Hello friends, welcome again. This is Rajan. I hope you are doing great. So in this video, I'm going to talk about a Nifty trade which I took last week. And if you remember, it has been more than 2 years since I made a video on Nifty because this channel has always been about stock. So in case if you are an early subscriber, you would know that it's been more than 2 years. So the capital that I use for this trade is around 5 lakhs, and the profits that I made is 1,15,000, and this is option buying. So let me explain you in detail about what happened and why I entered. Before that, please make sure to like this video and also comment if you have any doubts. If you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much. Okay guys, so this is Nifty chart. So before I explain anything, let me clarify that these are not my main trades. My main trades are always cash market trades. I mean, in terms of capital allocation, the Nifty trades, and whenever I use futures and options, the capital allocation is not much, and it is always like somewhere between 3 to 10 lakhs. Because I have conviction only in cash market trades. I do not have the conviction in FNO, so that is why my capital allocation is less, so which is around 3 to 10 lakhs. So in this particular trade, I think I used around 5 lakhs. I'll just put a text here because I have to calculate. I forgot how much capital that I used, honestly, because it was a quick trade. And so yeah, let me explain why I took this trade. Let me draw the patterns first so that you get an idea. So this is the trend line. I just like to touch all the rejections, so that is why it took some time to perfect it. So this is the trend line, and at the bottom you can see that this is a very easy trend line to draw. And again, let me go to the 30 minutes time frame, and so this is the trend line. And again, I can draw this one. Okay, so this Nifty is inside this triangle pattern. You call it whatever pattern you want. I don't generally name anything when it comes to pattern. I just draw the rejections and let the pattern reveal itself. So here what is happening is it was inside this expanding channel pattern, right? So I wanted to enter here, but here when there was a huge reversal candle from this trend line, but on that day I was outside and I didn't want to take a risk. Normally whenever I'm not in my trading terminal, I would not trade because anything could happen. Mainly, especially intraday, I would definitely not dare to trade intraday when I'm outside, because anything could happen. I have to change. I was driving, and that is the main reason I couldn't trade. And so the next the next plan was when this is broken, I probably would enter, and with this as as the target. So if there is a breakout, I would enter and exit exactly here. So this was my plan. What happened? There was a very good breakout from this trend line, correct, at 15 minutes if you look at it. So I bought. This is where I bought. Okay, so basically I bought 15,700 calls here with 1,400 quantity, hoping that it would test this trend line and then reverse. And the next day it gapped up, and I did not close because my target was around this trend line. And what happened in the first 15 minutes, that was I wouldn't call this a hammer pattern, because anyone who is very good at basics, you would know that a hammer pattern will happen only after a downfall. Yeah, and then it again went up, took a retrace, and again it tested this area. So I'll exactly tell you where I exited. So this is the candle 10:53 is when I punched my sell orders, because I was expecting that even if there is a breakout, I know that there is going to be a consolidation and then a breakout. Definitely I did not expect this kind of a fall for sure, because I exited in an assumption that it is going to take a retrace, and I'm not willing to waste my time on that, because I've taken calls, right? So there could be some decay as well, so I didn't want to lose some money. So I exited quickly when there was this kind of a candle in 5 minutes. Let me check. So 10:53 is when I closed it. I think it is this candle, guys. Somewhere some bearish candle. The moment I saw the bearish candle, I exited. Sorry about that. I'm trading US oil. So yeah, that is it. I exited with 1,15,000 profit. I did not short. I just closed the trading terminal for intraday. I thought that would be enough. And you might ask me, why didn't you enter here again during the retrace? I have a very good reason. If Nifty was like falling very slowly, taking a retrace slowly, if it comes to this place, I would have definitely bought another call. But this fall is such a drastic fall. Who knows, this trend could again continue, right? Because of this huge volume candle. Look at these are huge volume candles, and that is why I was not very comfortable, and I was waiting for the next day. And also it looked very sideways for the first 2-3 hours, and again the entire day I did not take any trade. So my plan is, as I said, these trades are not very serious trades. I would not be trading every day. Probably when I get a very good setups in Nifty or Bank Nifty, I don't think so I would trade. Maybe, who knows, let's see. But for now I'm sticking to Nifty, and I'm taking trades only if there is a solid reason for me, and I'm not taking trades every day just because I have to, because it doesn't matter which instrument you choose, be it futures or option buying or option selling. If you are strong at price action, and if you are a directional trader, I don't think these instruments matter a lot. I'm sure you could have done the same in future as well and made some handsome profit. So yeah, that is much about it. And if you have any doubts about this trade, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much.